Hello, YouTube. Long time, no nothing. I'm back for a brief video. I'll try not to make this go on very long. I just wanted to talk a little bit about collecting, about my collecting life, my collecting habits, and about how I think they might be changing a little bit. Okay, so anyway, so here's what's going on. Um, First of all, I've been sick with a flu virus for almost a month now, and I'm still not over it. And you know what it's like when you're in the high pitch of a fever and your mind starts racing, right? And you have all these things playing in your head, scenarios, visions, just things that are kind of repetitive and crazy, all of which prevent you from getting any sleep, which is when you most need it when you're sick. And then after the fever passes, you don't remember any the stuff that was going on in your brain. It just disappears. This time, for some strange reason, I have no idea why, but the thing I kept obsessing about when I was sick with the fever was cleaning my house, decluttering my life, going through my collections and getting rid of stuff, right? Records, books, DVDs, Blu-rays, everything else that I collect, Star Trek stuff, and I just it kept me awake for 2 days while I was sweating. Anyway, so the fever started to pass, and I did remember this particular obsession for some reason, and I kept that thought going even when I was starting to get a little bit stronger, and I resolved to start to go through all of my collections, beginning with the records, and start to get rid of things to recycle back into the culture by taking them to Goodwill. And so I've been doing that, and that's how it all got started. I have a nice little stack of records. I've actually been getting rid of a few hundred records over the last several years, so that's nothing new. I'm pretty much down to the essential record collection that I don't want to get rid of. Things that I never play or that I don't care about anymore. I'm pretty much through all of those. I got a couple of huge stacks of books that I've had for a long time that I never thought I would get rid of. A lot of them were film related books, and a lot of them are religious books that I've had for decades. And so that was a major accomplishment, and also a fair amount of DVDs and some Blu-rays. Okay, so anyway, that's what's been happening. So I guess you should follow your obsessions from fever. Another thing, another point. This past summer, I spent a lot of money that I probably didn't need to spend on bringing DVDs and Blu-rays, mostly Blu-rays, into the house. I had two major orders from Kino Lorber, their summer sale, and I still have a stack of movies, Blu-rays from Kino Lorber that I have not yet watched. And I look through these and I try to get the enthusiasm for choosing one. And I'm asking myself, Mike, why did you want to buy this now? What was it that made you buy this? So, and some of the ones that I have watched, most I've liked, but some of the ones that I've watched that were blind buys, I didn't like very much at all. So I have no intention of keeping them. And I look at this as kind of the same thing as going to the movies, buying a ticket. Uh, for senior citizen price now is about $8.50, and some of the Kinos were $8.99, $7.99, very inexpensive Blu-rays. And I look at it as I went to a theater, I watched a movie, wasn't sure what it was going to be like, and if I would enjoy it or not. So you come out of the theater, you spend your money, and then yeah, okay, I can figure all about that. Or wow, it was great. Maybe I'll go out and buy a copy. So that's how I look at that. That's not really losing all that much money. But still, I didn't need to buy all those things in the first place. Now, the other thing that happened was that after the Kino Lorber sale was over, and I had all those in my house, um, I broke the very important rule of never go shopping online late at night when you're bored because you're liable to spend a big bunch of money you don't need to spend. I went to the Hamilton Books website. They always have a sale going on, right? And I went through there something like 20 pages of DVDs that they were offering, and some of them were very cheap, $5.95, $3.95, and I ended up buying I can't remember now how many titles I did buy, quite a few things that were, I bought them because I was mildly curious and mainly because they were cheap. For no other important reason, like, this is my holy grail. I've always wanted to see this. So now I have all those. They came very quickly. Hamilton Book, they have pretty good service. That they get things out quickly. Everything was in great condition, no dents or anything like that. So I have no complaints there. And there are a few things that I like that I'm glad that I have, but several things that why did I do this? So I really need to start getting control of all this and getting a handle on how much stuff I continue to bring into the house. I think it's time to sort of follow the advice of some people, other people on YouTube in the movie collecting community, who lately have been talking about replacing the whole collecting mindset with the curator mindset. You're curating a collection just like it was a library. And I think I need to start focusing on things that are more important to me in regard to actors, actresses, directors, genres, instead of just bringing stuff in because it's cheap. In other words, stay away from Dollar Tree. I'm not going anywhere near Kino Lorber for 30 or 40 years now. Let's see how that works out. And staying away from Hamilton Books, definitely. So I just need to get some control over it. I did some reorganizing up in my TV room, my movie room, which is upstairs, a couple of days ago. Because I'm feeling a little bit better and I can start to move around and clean things and lift and carry. And I discovered that I have, with everything that I've given away and everything that I've sort of redistributed, I have several empty shelves, right? So there was actually room to grow in that room. And I intend to keep those shelves empty for the foreseeable future. We'll see what happens. I don't know. So anyway, that's where I'm at as far as collecting. I guess that's all I wanted to say. And sorry to babble on to you here. The other thing I wanted to talk about is my YouTube life, my YouTube video making life. I think I have once again retired unannounced, very quietly, from making videos, because I haven't done anything in over a month now. And I sent a message to my good friend Rob of Rob's Movie Collection on Facebook to tell him that I may not be continuing my series that I was doing along with him of a movie for each year of my life, because I just kind of, my enthusiasm just kind of died away. And he understood. He's got a lot of things going on now, so it's not a big problem. And I might get back into this, but I think that it's probably time for me to just hang it up. And I'm not even sure. I'm making this video now and I'm thinking, who's gonna care about this, Mike? Maybe you should just not post it. We shall see. I don't know. So if it turns out that you never see me again after tonight, I just want to thank all of my good friends and people who have supported me over the years. You guys have been great. I really do think of you as friends, and I appreciate all the support, all the conversation, and I'm going to keep watching people's videos of people that I subscribe to, that I care about. I'm way behind right now because I've been sick, and I just, it's kind of hard to watch. It's kind of hard to do anything, when the sweat's running down your face. So I do have a collaboration channel that started up again. If anybody remembers, a small group of friends and we had a group channel called The Grumpy Old Gentleman on Film, and we did a few things, and then it just sort of phased out, and now it's phased in again with the channel name Grumpy Old Gents on Film. And I don't know how long that's going to last. We sort of get excited, and then we sort of get lazy, and we'll see where that goes. So I've made a couple of videos for that channel. and I'll try to continue as long as that's going on. And anyway, I'm battling. I'll try to keep this under 10 minutes. How's everyone doing? Hope you're enjoying October. It's my favorite month of the year, and unfortunately I haven't felt like getting outside, but I hope that I will start to feel better. Anyway, watch out for the flu virus because it is going around. So good night.